The organization Prison Fellowship Zambia was founded in Ndola, here on the Copperbelt province in the year 1984. Prison Fellowship Zambia has currently a network of 1,000 volunteers. Basically, we are a volunteer-based organization. We only have 28 full-time members of staff, and so much of our work is dependent on our volunteers. My roles are basically to ensure that I am managing the day-to-day running of the organization, but also to ensure that I provide reports between Prison Fellowship Zambia staff and the board. The board of Prison Fellowship Zambia needed to be updated on the happenings from time to time. My other role is to ensure that the rules that Prison Fellowship Zambia has in place are followed, and everybody must operate within the frameworks or the rules of Prison Fellowship Zambia. The other function that I do is to ensure that there is accountability on the resources, the monies or material that we receive from well-wishers and or donors.
I'm in charge of the CBN PFZ program, which is sponsored by Christian Bride Mission as our main sponsor. The project focuses on the promotion of the rights of children with disability to education. We are working in all the compounds that are based in Ndola, and the project targets 800 children with disabilities. The activities that are involved in this project are: 1, we are sponsoring teachers for specialized education. We are also sponsoring children with disabilities for education support. We are also providing nutrition support. We are also involved in creation of awareness on the rights of children with disabilities to education, so that their parents or guardians, they can let them go and be enrolled. You know, these children are children who suffer from social stigma, who are being discriminated at various levels, and hence they fail to go to schools. Prison Fellowship Zambia, we are so much involved in educating the community so that the community can give the mutual support that these children need. You know, these are part of our people in the society. As a project, we have a number of things that we are involved in. We are not working alone as Prison Fellowship Zambia. We've got so many stakeholders that have come on board. We are working with the government schools, we are working with community schools, we are working with also private schools. And when we started this project, the first thing that we did was to create awareness at district level, where we had to involve the government officials that came from DEB's office, which is District Education Board Secretariat, and the Provincial Education Office. And these people were informed about this project, and thereafter we are given a leeway to work with the communities. We have also involved ZAPID, which is Zambia Agency for Persons Living with Disabilities. This is our state partner, where we normally work with hand in hand to help and ensure that the people that are put in the program are people with disabilities. And with the help of ZAPID, we are working very well, and they are helping us to ensure that children who are recruiting in the program are people who are the disabilities. So far, the project is impacting positively on the lives of these people. We have seen a number of people who were neglected, about 253. These children have been released by their parents, and they've started going to school with the motivation of also the nutritional support that we are providing at the household level and at schools where they are providing nutritional program. we are in forefront to provide. We are providing things such as beans, carpenter, roller mill, and herbs and soil as well. In terms of education support, we are providing school books, textbooks, pencils. We are also paying for their school fees, especially in private schools and community schools, before the government introduced free education. We are also providing assistive devices to those who are in need of assistive devices. We have also provided pedagogues to those who are physically challenged, so that their mobility is made easier as a result of the pedagogues. And these pedagogues are pedagogues that were donated as an extra effort that was made by Prison Fellowship in order to also show to CBM, Christian Brand Mission, that Prison Fellowship is not just sitting, it is also resourcing for other materials to support the project.
My responsibility as an accountant at Prison Fellowship, one, prepare a quarterly report, that is PPR, Project Progress Report, every quarter. Two is to make payments, all the payments, online payments or check payments, and then to enter payments in the past year, to do bank reconciliation and the extra balance, also to filing and to follow up on the receipts and invoices, all the payments which have been made, and also to prepare the request of funds which is submitted to the CBM Country Office quarterly.
This is CBM project. We are a group of 16 caregivers, and as you can see from the poster, we are under Prisons Fellowship Zambia, and all of us, our jobs are to go in the field, to go and recruit children with disabilities. So what we start with is we go to do the registration. We've used these forms for registration. We record them, and then after that, we tell the parents to take the children to the hospital, to go to Zapid and get the forms, and then take the children to the hospital. When they take the children to the hospital, they go to get for them the Zapid IDs. So the qualification for this program, for them to be in the program, is to make sure that they have Zapid IDs, and then we also need the under 5 cards for verification for their birth. After that, then we come to the office and register them on the individual forms. These individual forms, we put them together in one file where the child's picture is there, as you can see. After that, we go around to their homes and find out how they are staying. We use these forms, the quarterly forms, for us to know how they are living in their homes. We also have a program with the Zamise in Lusaka, Zambia Institute for Special Education, where we are training teachers from various schools and even those from the communities who want to be handling children with disabilities. We are recruiting them, and CBM is paying for them for their school. We've already started the program. We have about 2 groups now who have been trained.
I'm one of the caregivers, also a beneficiary of this program. And I'm a student teacher of special education with the Zamise, which I started last year, December.
We are working with 800 children, having the benchmark of 5 years to somewhere 18 years. And I'm very much interested, I think, in one type of disability, which is cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy, these are the type of children that have multiple disabilities. The word cerebral usually means that is brain damage. Then palsy, it usually means multiple paralysis. So these are the type of children.